video watchers. For those who don't know me, my name is Amelia Ford, and I'm an aspiring graphic designer and digital artist. Today, I'm telling you all about a field trip I went on with my college to New York for the Duffy Art Series.
Hi, I'm editing my video right now, and it occurred to me that I did not actually explain what the Duffy Art Series is. Probably because I didn't really know what it was even really that much at the time. It turns out it's something that my school, Wayne State, does every year to get more art students into New York. And yeah, that's what it is. Sorry if you just heard my cat playing with her toy in the background. Anyway, yeah, let's get back to the video.
I went on this trip back in late March to early April, and because I am a huge procrastinator, I am only now recording this video more than a month later. Who knows when this video will even get out, because I am just so lazy. Back in March, one of my digital arts teachers nominated me to go on this trip after I submitted my midterm. At his suggestion as well, I decided to make a vlog video about the whole trip, so you all get to see videos of me and other students exploring the New York City art scene. Just a quick disclaimer, there are videos missing from my trip because I simply just forgot to film them, like how I've been forgetting to film this video. Without further ado, let's get into the trip. After waking up at about 7 a.m., being driven to the airport by my dad, the trip to New York had officially commenced. Thanks to having pre-check, I was able to get through security and to my gate without any difficulty.
Made it through security, not embarrassed because I rarely travel alone. Yeah, I'm by myself traveling alone for, I mean, it's not the first time exactly, but so yeah, that was my bag. I'm going to New York as part of the Duffy Field Trip Series, I believe it's called. I'm going with Wayne State, some art students. I'm a graphic design student. I was nominated by my experimental video game design teacher. And I'm on my way to my gate now. So, yeah. Let's hope the flight goes off without a hitch. Made it on the plane. Hope they got good movies.
The flight was successful, and after a short Uber drive, I successfully made it to Pod 39, which was our hotel. Since I wasn't able to immediately check into my room, I decided to go to a little cafe and get some lunch as well as do homework, because even though I was in New York, I still had schoolwork. When I got back, I was able to get into my room.
Check out this elevator. It's like Willy Wonka when they were in that room with all the lions and black and white and with like an elevator. It's also giving like Final Destination because you can see everything. So I was finally able to get into my room. It's, I mean, in a word, small. It's definitely probably the smallest hotel room I've ever stayed in. Yeah, I think it's honestly even smaller than one of my dorm rooms. Yep, this is my bunk. And there's a little work area, it's my suitcase, shower / bathroom. I've got a TV and there's the door.
After settling in, I decided to get to know my roommate a bit.
We're in New York. My teacher recommended I do a vlog video.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cute.
And we went to this little area called Koreatown and saw some cute little markets.
It's cute, but I didn't like touch her sister and like ask her to check her phone.
Hey, what are you doing here? This is my cat. Oh, stay with me. She's not interested in being on camera. Eventually, the whole group went to dinner at this Chinese restaurant, and we had the best dim sum.
The plate is full of colorful dim sum. We enjoying dinner?
Yeah.
I honestly wanted to go back there the next night. You're back! This is Onyx. I forgot to say her name. Okay, come on, Mama's gotta finish her video. After dinner, we all went to a little pub nearby where I decided to be adventurous and have a cocktail, which I surprisingly liked.
No bro. Naya, you're on video. You're on my vlog.
After getting to know my trip mates better, it was time to turn in for the night.
Day 2.
Second day of the New York field trip is a go. I'm just getting breakfast now. And hopefully a coffee. I went to this place called the Bagel Market. It's pretty good.
After breakfast, our group headed to the galleries in Chelsea.
We are on our way to a museum. We're probably gonna use the subway. That's also popular. Grand Central Terminal. Hello.
What's up, you guys?
I don't know, what do you mean by the clock?
Girl, ask him, not me.
What was the clock? I don't get it.
Madagascar. Melvin had it on his head.
Still drum blank.
I admit there are so many movies I have unfortunately not seen.
You know, we walk like all the
Yeah, I really think it's interesting.
I saw so many galleries that I lost count. There were so many different artistic mediums like painting, textiles, sculptures. My favorite gallery was one that had watercolor paintings of cheetahs. After a quick break for lunch, which was New York style pizza, it was back to more galleries. Eventually, we were allowed to split off and do our own thing, so I ended up going to this store recommended by my history of graphic design teacher called Printed Matter. This store had so many books and zines filled with different types of graphic design. Honestly, I could have spent hours there. Eventually, I made my way back to the hotel, had dinner with the group at a pub where I didn't record anything for some reason, and ended the night there.
Day 3.
I started the day by walking to a market to get a travel-sized bottle of my favorite coffee, followed by a very tasty croissant for breakfast. We then headed to the Brooklyn Art Museum. I stopped in the museum cafeteria for lunch and then went with some group members to the Brooklyn Botanical Gardens. A while later, I enjoyed Shake Shack for dinner and ended up going clubbing with some people on the trip.
My nails are cracking because I was frying some chicken and lost my nails in the chicken pot. My mascara is dripping all down my face. I'm tired, honey. But let me tell you something, this thing will carry on because I'm a true diva.
This was not only my first time going to a gay bar, it was also my first time bar hopping, having more than one drink in a night, watching a drag performance at a gay bar, and getting lost in the subway.
3:28 a.m.
I am finally back in my room after a huge subway misadventure. Yeah, I went clubbing till about 2 a.m. and then pretty much spent the last hour trying to navigate the subway. Not me, I guess. Because, I don't think I'm drunk right now, like, the fact that I'm filming this. But it was nice. Two of the girls in my group didn't want me going alone. Because, 2 a.m., alone navigating New York at night, so, yeah, I can see the hesitation about that. But yeah, we ended up taking the wrong train 3 times, I think, or twice. And one of the girls really had to pee. She kept saying she was gonna piss herself. Oh my god. So we ended up having to go to a McDonald's. I got a cheeseburger. It was actually pretty good. And, if I was at all drunk, if I was, I mostly just thought I was tired because got up at 9 a.m., then you club at, from 9 to 2. But if I was at all drunk, because I did have 2 drinks, I was completely sobered up just from all the walking and I think a lot of the annoyance. Because, it's hard navigating the subway. Just still, I think that whole experience, that whole misadventure, literally sobered me up. Now I'm just tired. So I'm getting to bed and hopefully I will be rested enough to start day 4 of my New York trip.
Day 4.
The next day, after luckily not being hungover, we headed over to a studio owned by some artists who were friends of Adrian, the teacher on the trip. Unfortunately, I did not get a ton of footage from this meeting, likely due to being tired from the night before.
Hi. Hey, what's going on? We're always exactly right on time.
Exactly. And the core idea was based around this ensemble.
The work in the studio was a lot of really cool screen printing techniques. by the way, here are the names of the artists and their socials, so you guys can go check them out. After that meeting, we made our way to the Mac Daddy of art museums, the Met. About 3 hours later, my feet were already killing me from walking around the museum. I even got some street food for a late lunch, and then had a pretty uneventful evening. At least I think it was uneventful because I have no footage after that.
Tomorrow.
For our last day in New York, we hit the Tribeca Galleries, which was really where some of the art ranged from very unique to straight up bizarre. There was this one artist whose work I wish I had gotten a video of, but I was just so transfixed and hypnotized by it that I couldn't even think to get out my camera. Here's her name and social, so you can go check out her work. Don't worry if you see any particular body parts. The artist himself told us that's what you're supposed to see. After a pit stop at a bakery to get some water and a sweet treat, there were more galleries to see. We even saw the original Ghostbusters fire station. At lunchtime, we went to a historic pizzeria for some more iconic New York-style pizza. After lunch, I split off with some trip mates and went to the Stonewall Memorial, a famous cookie shop, and then the NYU campus where we stopped to watch some skateboarders, which I surprisingly found very addictive to watch. We made our way back to the hotel, where I probably DoorDashed or got something from a bodega, and then finished the night at the same pub we went to on the first night. The next day was a very early start, 4 a.m. to be exact, since I had an early flight back to Michigan.
Well, it is 4:56 a.m. I am a bit more awake than I thought I would be. I'm on my way to my flight to get back to Michigan. So this officially ends my New York field trip.
After a quick airport breakfast, I was en route back to Detroit, where I was greeted by my baby. And that was my field trip to New York for the Duffy Art Series. I am so grateful to my teacher, Professor Tae-Yoon Choi, for nominating me to go on this trip. I am grateful to Adrian Hatfield and the Wayne State Art Department for organizing the whole trip, and to all the other students who went along. It was so nice getting to know everyone and exploring the city together. If you all want me to potentially make more YouTube videos, then give this video a like. And if you're feeling up to it, hit that subscribe button, and maybe even that little bell icon, so that you know whenever I eventually upload a new video. I hope you all have a great day and a wonderful life.